Morning everybody, and thank you for joining me again. Now, there are two reasons why I'm here today on this enormous piece of pasture. Firstly, the clay pigeon shooting people are not here, which is a bonus. The second reason is that normally there are 30 or 40 horses thundering around these fields. Now, that in itself is not a problem, but 3 or 4 of them are shire horses, and for whatever reason they can be quite nasty. Anyway, the horses have been moved from the high pasture down to the low pasture for the winter, so double bonus. So I'm going to bimble around here for a few hours and see if I can find anything. Okie dokie. Right, let's crack on. Right then, my good friends, this is the first signal of the day. Nothing to shout about 4 or 5 inches deep. I don't know whether it's made out of lead or copper or brass. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know what it is at all. It's quite heavy. Cracking signal, came up at about 79, 81ish, something like that. But as I said, it's nothing to shout about. I'll let you have a quick look anyway. There it is, whatever it is. I'll clean it up later and see if we can find out what it is, or it might just go straight in the scrap bin. Right, catch you later. Right, my good friends, we've got a target down here, came up at 74, 75 on the ID scale. It's only about 5 inches deep, and it's just there, my friends. And it looks like we've got a little square buckle. I find quite a few of these on this permission. I suppose it's a little shoe buckle, but it's a nice find because, as you know, I do like a good buckle. I mean, it's not particularly good, admittedly, but it's still a nice little buckle. Right, we'll pop that into the boxy thing and we'll get a bit further. Right then, my good friends, a slightly more unusual find. I thought it was a lead washer at first. Well, I suppose it could still be some sort of lead washer, but it's a little bit unusual in as much as it's got some kind of tag wrapped around it. About 8 inches deep, came up at 81, 82 on the ID scale. Don't know what it is, just for a change, but that's what it is, some sort of unusual lead item. I'll let you have a quick look at that. And there it is, my friends, whatever it is. As I said, I thought it was a lead washer at first, but it's got that strange tag wrapped around it. So we'll pop it into the box and have a look later on. Although I doubt very much I'll be finding out what it is. Okie dokie, right, catch you all later. Right then, my good friends, well, we've got a target down here. It's about 7 inches deep, came up at 68, 69 on the ID scale, and we have got a ball with something in it. I'm not going to call it a coin ball because it never is. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we've got. It'll be a load of rubbish anyway. Yeah, it looks like a load of rubbish. Oh. It's the end of a key. Well, there you go. Well, no, it's rubbish. Right, we'll pop it in the bag and we'll crack on. Oh dear, dearie me. Right then, everybody, we've got a target down here. It was about 8, maybe 9 inches deep. It's just there, my friends, and it looks like we've got a coin. That's if I don't lose it. Well, I don't know whether we'll get anything off it, but not to worry. Some sort of halfpenny. Might be George V, could be Victorian, I don't know. The one thing I do know is that the weather people once again have got it completely wrong, because it's now starting to tip it down with rain. So I'm going over there under those trees. Right, catch you shortly. Right, I'm still sheltering under these trees from the rain, but I've just noticed this stone structure. It's got 4 walls with no obvious means of entry. There's no doorway or anything, so I don't really know what it was for. But it's an interesting feature all the same. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bimble round here just to see if I can find anything round this unusual structure. Right, catch you in a bit, everybody. Right then, my good friends, I'm still under the trees. I'm only about 5 metres away from that stone structure. I've got a target down here. It's only about 3 or 4 inches deep, and it's just there, my friends. And I think, well, I'm fairly sure. Oops. Come here, you bugger. Where are you? Looks like a little watchwinder. In fact, I'm sure it is. That's a nice little find. I don't find too many of those. Anyway, let you have a look at that. There we are, little watchwinder. Probably from the, I don't know, 1800s maybe, something like that. But a nice find all the same. Right, we'll plod on a bit further. Right then, here we are again. Now, I'm only about 10 foot away from where I found that watchwinder, which is round about where you are. Got another signal down here, came up at 69, 70, maybe 71 on the ID scale. We've got another coin, only about 4, maybe 5 inches deep. Looks like a halfpenny of some description. Now I've got out my spray bottle, which today we are using the Somerset Searchers spray bottle. Now I'm going to give it a spray. I don't know why, because I very rarely do, because I don't really like putting water on coins, to be honest with you. And even though I've given it a bit of a spray, I still can't see anything on it. So anyway, thank you Somerset Searchers for the sticker to put on the spray bottle, but it doesn't seem to have done much good. But there you go. Right, we'll pop that in the box and we'll crack on. Right, my good friends, we've got a target down here. It's coming up at a solid 71, 72. Yeah, 71, 72. Right, I'll give it a dig and we'll see what we've got. Right, my good friends, it's out of the hole, it's in the clump, and I think I can see an edge just there. It might actually be a sixpence. I've taken my glasses off because they're covered in rain. Anyway, that's what it looks like. It looks like a nice little sixpence. I don't know what the monarch is. Might be King George or somebody. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going for a spot of lunch now, so we'll pop that in the boxy thing, and as I said, we'll go for a spot of lunch. That's probably the best thing I've found all morning. Cracking find. Right, okie dokie, time for lunch. Right, well, as I said, I'm having a spot of lunch now, and I'm not going back out there because it's absolutely tipping it down. Anyway, when I finish my lunch and I'm waiting for the rain to die down a little bit, we'll have a look at the finds here, and when I get home I'll clean them up and I'll put some photographs in the video of anything that's worth looking at. Okie dokie. Right, I'll just finish my lunch and we'll have a look at what we've found. Not that there's much to look at. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right then, let's have a quick look at what we've found today. Obviously made out of iron, maybe some sort of linkage off a tractor or implement of some description, bit of horse tack, an old iron buckle, probably very old actually, lump of lead, still don't know what that is, could be an old battery I suppose. I'll give it a smack with the hammer when I get back, see if I can find anything underneath it. More lead, eyelet from a tarpaulin, that strange lead doohickey that we dug up, don't know what it is, part of a key, little shoe buckle, probably from the 1700s, maybe 1600s, nice little watch winder. As I said, don't dig many of those up, quite pleased with that. Coin of some description, may get something off it, don't know. This coin, I think I can just about see a date. I think it says 18, maybe 70 something, so it'll be Victoria. And then we found this lovely little sixpence, which turns out it's not George V at all, it's Edward VII. It should clean up quite nicely, that. I can't see a date on it, well, I don't think so anyway. No, can't see a date. It's on the bottom there, but it's so tiny. It'll be 1900 and something anyway. Right, well, as I say, I'll clean the decent bits up, put a few photographs in the video, and that's it, my friend. Rain has stopped play, so I'll catch you all in a while. Right then, my friends, those were the finds. One or two decent bits at least. Not been a very good day weather-wise. In fact, it's been terrible. I've spent most of the time either sheltering under here or under the trees. But there you go. Can't have it always, can you? Right. Thanks for joining me. Do appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers and viewers, new and old. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you the next time round, and hopefully the weather will be a little bit better. Catch you all later. Bye bye.